My check, devoted to my man Gary. I got the headphones on, so let me just double check if volume comes through. Nope, not yet. Hold on, people. Hold on. Give me 1 second. We're listening to the Grateful Dead today. Hold on, we got volume. We do, yes. Okay. Yo! Shout out to my man Gary, recommended a little bit of Grateful Dead. I've never listened to the Grateful Dead in my life. I'm coming in this with a bias. You're going to make me or break me with this band, because some people call it a jam band of such. Apparently these dudes could just like jam on stage forever. I don't know much about it, but the idea of that makes me a little uncomfortable, because I just like composition. I would prefer to hear a composition than long-form jam stuff. But looking at the actual song lengths, it might not actually be too bad. It looks like we have some compositions here, contrary to what I've heard before. With that being said, I know this band has super fans. I think they call them the Deadheads or something along the lines of that. I know people do love this band. I've never come across this album artwork in my life. Let's just jump in. Workingman's Dead. Only 8 tunes. Should be an easy listen. Let's jump in. First time listen, proper. King of the Pit TV, Des ROCKSTEADY.
Are the hardest days, don't you worry anymore. 'Cause when life looks like easy street, there is danger at your door.
I should have sparked a bifter before this.
Let me know your mind. Whoa, what I want to know is, are you kind? It's a buck dancer's choice, my friends. Better take my advice. You know all the rules by now, and the fire from the ice. Will you come with
Fascinating bass line.
Won't you come with me?
It's out of time, I would say.
I want to know, will you come with me?
It's quite jarring, that bass line.
Goddamn, will I declare, have you seen the like? Their walls are built of cannonballs. Their motto is don't tread on me. Come hear Uncle John's band playing to the tide. Come with me or go alone. He's come to take his children home.
It's good production. The panning on the percussion and the different guitars and the vocal harmonies.
It's the only one you know. Like the morning sun you come, and like the wind you go. Ain't no time to hate, barely time to wait. Whoa, oh, what I want to know, where does the time go? I live in a silver mine, and I
Powered by Warner Brothers. This is the remaster 2013. Originally put out in 1970. Jerry Garcia, I've heard that name before. I've heard that name.
How does the song go? Come here,
Little scraper there.
by the riverside. Got some things to talk about here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band playing to the tide. Come on along or go alone. He's come to take his children home.
The way this record is laid out, it's a little like the Creedence Clearwater record, Green River. Same vibes as well with the clean acoustic guitars and the time of its recording. You've got multiple harmonies there. Freeway.
Talk about here beside the rising tide. Come here, Uncle John's band, playing to the tide. Come on along and go alone. He's come to take his children home.
That was good. That was good. It was fascinating. It was a little jarring at the start because the bass line is so bold and prominent, and it noodles to the degree that it's like not in time with the rest of the band. Yeah, and you can hear just the little nuance that removes the perfection from that, but in doing so it creates this organic, natural jam sound, which to me is a lot more of a artistic soundscape than just a clinical follow the tempo and everything has to be perfect music approach, which you might get later on down the lines when the 80s hit and so forth. Fascinating entrance. How many views did that have? That had 3.8 million views on that. This next one's entitled High Time, alright? See you there. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. I've grown my beard out at the right occasion, by the sounds of things. We're listening to the Grateful Dead. The record is Workingman's Dead in particular. It's recommended by Gary on the Patreon. Let's jump in. High Time, track 2.
How was I to know you didn't mean goodbye? You meant please don't let me go. I was having a hard time living the good life. Well, I know
Still performing 5 years ago.
the wheels are muddy. Got a ton of hay. Now listen here, baby. 'Cause I mean what I say.
Little bluesy.
I'm having a hard time.
A great way around harmonies. We hadn't heard harmonies this good in some time.
Living the good life. Well, I know I was losing time. I had nothing to do, no one to fight. wheels broke down.
Modulation. Very subtle.
Joe, the line is busted.
Bassist likes to move a lot on these tracks.
Last one I saw.
How many records did these dudes put out? This seems a band that would probably get a lot of records out of. Especially with the longevity.
Tomorrow come trouble. Tomorrow come pain. Now don't think too hard, baby, 'cause you know what I'm saying. I could show you a hard time living the good life. Don't be that way.
So much noodling with that bass guitar.
Nothing's for certain. It could always go wrong. Come in when it's raining. Go on out when it's gone. We could have us a hard time living the good life. Well, I know.
Lovely cadence. Fantastic instrumental, great production, and I like the clarity and the crispness of the remaster, but I bet the original recording sounded just as good, you know, with that 70s production, 70 on the dot production. Yeah, lovely tune. Bassist, very unique bassist. I'm not hating whatsoever. Bassist always got a lot of movement. My preconceived opinion that this might have been a jam band just due to the references I've seen of these dudes just jamming like for hours on end definitely makes sense when we hear, you know, how freeform that bassist is. But with that being said, you can tell there's a coherent, you know, cohesive nature with the band and them being able to play with each other such a great extent. Let's keep moving. We've got track number 3, Dire Wolf, coming up next. Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. Not to be mistaken for Kink of the Pit TV. Signing in. Dire Wolf is track number 3. We're listening to Workingman's Dead by the band The Grateful Dead. First time ever listening to this band. What a fascinating experience and adventure we've got before us. Let's go. Dire Wolf. Here we go.
In the timbers up in Ario,
Some great hybrid picking there.
the winter was so hard and cold. froze
Probably not
and
hybrid
deep
picking, just finger
ground.
picked.
Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. I sat down to my supper, was a bottle of red whiskey. I said my prayers and went to bed. That's the last they saw of me. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. me. When I awoke, the dire wolf, 600 pounds of sin.
This is my favorite one so far.
At my window, all I said was, "Come on in, but don't murder me."
Don't
I beg
murder
of
me.
you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. The wolf came in, I got my cards. We sat down for a game.
People love Jerry. People adore Jerry in the comment sections.
I cut my deck to the queen
Garcia
of
on
spades,
steel.
but the cards were all the same. Don't murder me. I beg of
Rest
you,
in peace,
don't
Robert Hunter.
murder me. Please don't murder me. Don't murder me.
You can tell this guy's got an open mind. Tez says, rest in peace, Robert Hunter, one of the great rock era lyricists of all time, and this album on my top 100 albums of all time. He's not messing around. Top 100. He's not dialing it down. He's saying we're going to give plenty of space for leeway and maneuverability. This guy likes his music. I respect that.
Don't murder me. In the back wall shopping area, the black and bloody mine. The dire wolf collects his due while the boys sing round the fire. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please
Don't murder me.
No, 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 don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Please don't murder me.
Fantastic. Really good. Yeah, really good. I enjoyed that. That was Dire Wolf. I thought that was really good. That was the best one we've heard so far. The first three, that was the best. I just like the energy, the tempo, the hook. The energy of that one was really good. The crisp guitar lines, really fantastic. We've got New Speedway Boogie coming up next. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Track 4 of 8 on Workingman's Dead is New Speedway Boogie. Let's not waste no time. This listen through goes out to my friend Gary, who recommended this on the Patreon. Let's go. Little bluesy number, eh?
Please don't dominate the rap track if you got nothing new to say.
Get back.
If you please don't back up the track, this train's got to run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. Heard some say better run away, others say better stand still. Now I don't know, but I've been told
Come on.
it's hard to run with the weight of gold. On the other hand, I heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead. Who can deny, it's not just a change in style. One step done and another begun, and I wonder how many.
I prefer the bass line when he's keeping it tight and together like this, as opposed to sort of freestyle noodling all over the shop. Nice when it's tight. These guys can get into a good groove, you know.
I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill. thinking time will. Now I don't know, but I was told in the heat of the sun a man died of cold. Keep on coming on, stand
Come on.
and wait with the sun so dark and the hour so late.
Let's go. Get back.
You can't overlook the blackjack of any other highway you ride. It's got no signs or dividing lines and very few rules to guide.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A little time on the mountain, I spend a little time on the hill. I saw things getting out of hand. I guess they always will. Now I don't know, but I've been told if the horse don't pull, you got to carry the load. I don't know whose back's that strong. Maybe find out before too long. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to end. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to end. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to end.
Jeez, I don't know which one I preferred, Dire Wolf or New Speedway Boogie. We've had a couple of bangers back to back there. Fantastic. That was a toe tapper. That was a certified toe tapper. Yeah, when that bass is keeping it together as opposed to walking it all over the fretboard, a lot better in my opinion. That was tight. That was really tight. Let's keep going. Cumberland Blues coming up next. Let's not waste no time. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV signing in. Grateful Dead. Working Man's Dead is the record. Yeah, let's not waste no time. Cumberland Blues, track 5. This listen through goes out to my good friend Gary. Let's go. Get back. A little bit cowpunk, come on.
I can't stay much longer, Melinda. The sun is getting high. I can't help you with your trouble if you won't help with
1, 2, 3, 4.
I gotta get down. I gotta get down. Gotta get down to the mine.
I love the clean sound of this record, man.
Me up just one more night. I can't sleep here no more.
La da 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 da.
When clock says 7:45, you kept me up till 4. I gotta get down. I gotta get down. Or I can't work there no more.
Not too big a fan of that bridge section, but it serves an incredible purpose that it creates this tension and restraint before getting back into the main chord tonic, you know. Don't hate me, I'm not a theoretic genius, people, but I know what I meant.
A lot of poor men make a $5 bill, but keep him happy all the time. Some of the fellas making nothing at all, and you can hear him cry. Can I go, buddy? Can I go down? Take your ship down the mine. Gotta get down to the Cumberland mine. Gotta get down to the Cumberland mine. That's where I mainly spend my time. Make good money, $5 a day. Made any more, I might move away. A lot of poor man got the Cumberland blues. He can't win for losing. A lot of poor man got to walk the line just to pay his union dues. I don't know now, I just don't know if I'm going back again. I don't know now, I just don't know if I'm going back again. I don't know now, I just don't know if I'm going back again.
Some of the better produced and mixed and mastered harmonies, vocal harmonies that I have ever heard. Really brilliant, bold harmonies in a rock, well, you know, call it a rock band in a rock band sense. Really fantastic, really fantastic. Definitely a talented band, bro. If you've been to a studio and you've like done vocal harmonies before, you know that shit is not easy, man. Some people got a natural ear for it though, and these dudes definitely dialed it in. Let's fly through this record, man. We got Black Peter coming up next. Let's go. Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Workingman's Dead is the record we're listening to. Track 6 of 8 is entitled Black Peter, and no doubt in the lesser politically sensitive environments of the 70s and onwards, I'm sure many people who were a fan of the Grateful Dead might have even known a Black Peter in their time. Without further ado, this listen through goes out to Gary, and yeah, one love. And I say that to say, you know, the fella's having a laugh and this and that. Wouldn't it be a funny... Well, you tell me if it's funny or not. I don't really care, to be honest with you. A little slower bluesier number. See how everything leads up to this day, and it's just like any other day that's ever been. Whoa, that's something to unpack. What?
See me last night. I was laying in my bed and dying. Anybody know from sin and jail? Say the weather down here.
This is the longest track on the record at 5 minutes 43.
Just then the wind
Come on.
came squalling through the door. But who can
Love that gentle tapping of the snare drum. That brushes.
just wanna have a little piece.
Little organ. First time we've heard one of them.
And a friend or two I love at hand. Fever roll up to 105.
These dudes are just charming. Come on now. How long were they together at this point?
one more day, I find myself alive. Tomorrow maybe go beneath the ground.
Here we go. Little bit of a dynamic change, little bit of a pump on the audacity.
See here how everything lead up to this day, and it's just like any other day that's ever been. Sun going up and then the sun hit going down. Shine through my window and my friends they come around.
Here we go.
Come around.
Give us a little guitar solo now.
Come around.
Give us a little solo coming up. Oh, harmonica.
The people I know, but the people don't care.
People might know, but the people don't care. That's a great line.
Man could be as poor as me. Take a look at poor Peter.
Take a look at poor Peter.
He's lying in pain. Now let's go run and see. Run and see. Run and see. Run and see. Hey, run and see.
Very nice. Very nice. Little criticism. We'll give it. I like a more just A to B, written by numbers, lyrical approach with rhyming schemes and all that. This one's a little more free form. Doesn't necessarily have to do the whole ABAB or AABB rhyming, ting-a-ling, AABA and all this and that. So sometimes I feel the lyrical content, the lines could be a little more resolute, but hey, who am I to criticise the Grateful Dead, eh? We've got Easy Wind coming up next, track number 7. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV, listening to Workingman's Dead. This has been a very easy listen, I'm not going to lie to you whatsoever. Easy Wind is track number 7, let's go. Easy Wind.
I've been ballin' a shiny black steel jackhammer, been chipping up rocks for the great highway.
This one's a bit bolder than some of the ones we've had. Bold vocal. Come on.
I live 5 years if I take my time, ballin' that jack and drinking my wine.
Great blues playing.
I've been chipping them rocks from dawn till doom.
Come
While
on.
my rider hide my bottle in the other room.
Drummers jamming out here.
Doctor say better stop ballin' that jack. If I live 5 years, I'm gonna bust my back. Yes, I will. Easy wind, cross the bayou today.
Who's that? So is it Hendrix I'm thinking of? Plays a little like that. Is it Hendrix I'm thinking of? Drummer's nice on this. Them toms. These dudes jamming, man. Robert Johnson was the first in the 27 Club. Come on. Come on.
Gotta find a woman be good to me. Won't hide my liquor, try to serve me tea. Cause I'm a stone jack baller and my heart is true. And I give everything that I got to you. Yes, I will. Easy win. Going across the bayou today. There's a whole lot of women out on the streets in a red today. And the river keep a talking, but you never hear a word to say.
That was a banger. That was a banger. You know what? I was a little bit shaky with the first two songs. I thought I can see the vision, but I don't know where we're going with this one. Are we going to be a little bit noodly? But man, from the third song onwards, we're just being tight as nails. Super groovy. Super groovy. Let's finish this record off. Casey Jones, yeah? Hello. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. Casey Jones is track 8 of 8. Working Man's Dead is the album. This entire listen through has gone out to Gary. Gary, bruh, this has been a very easy listen. Let's keep on going. This is recommended on the Patreon. Last track of the record.
Driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed.
Come on, Casey.
Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And know that notion just crossed my mind. This old engine makes it on time. Leave Central Station about 8:45. It's Rebel Junction at 17:2 at 9:45. You know it's traveling again. Driving that train, pound cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Trouble ahead, the lady in red. Take my advice, you'd be better off dead. Switchman sleeping train 102 is on the wrong track and headed for you. Driving that train, pound cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind.
Come on.
Trouble with you is the trouble with me. Got two good eyes, but you still don't see.
Good line. Good line.
Come round the bend, you know it's the end. The fireman screams and the engine just gleams. Driving that train, pound cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train,
High on cocaine.
Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train, pound cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. Driving that train, pound cocaine.
Great development here at the end. You hear that shaker? Another guitar swelled in.
And you know trouble behind. And you know that notion just crossed my mind. And you know that notion
Just crossed my mind. That was great. Great little number there. Great little. Was it as good as some of the ones that came before? Nah, I don't think so personally. But it was a great number and it was a great tune to finish. Well, was it a great tune to finish off on? It don't feel like an end of the record song, in my opinion. I think the sequencing could have been a bit better. Better song to finish on than that. Yeah, that was Casey Jones. If you want to hear my final review, I'm going to go through the whole record and give you my overview, and I'm going to rate this record out of 10. I'll give you my thoughts on the next video. I'll see you there, people. Peace. Yes, now bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. We just listened to Workingman's Dead by the band The Grateful Dead. It was recommended on the Patreon by my good friend Gary. Thank you very much, Gary. I have never checked this record out before, let alone the band. The Grateful Dead is an act I've been aware of, but I've never delved in, you know. I've always been a little bit shook. I've been a little bit biased in a negative way. I've had a preconceived sort of notion that this band is going to bore me because they always get associated with the terms jam bands and stuff. And in all honesty, I'm not too fussed on the whole egocentric sort of like check us out, we're musicians sort of thing. In a live context, they can be pretty entertaining if they're good, but generally, I just want you to play some songs you've written, and I don't want to hear you improvise. So I came in here thinking that's what I was going to get. That wasn't what I got. We had a great cohesive record, short and sweet, 8 tracks. Brilliant. It was a remaster we listened to, 2013 remaster, so it was a little more polished than the original recordings, or at least a little more polished than the original masters. It sounded great. It sounded really good. We've got a few things to talk about. So, first 2 tunes, I was making my mind up because there was a lot of noodling going on, especially in the bass guitar. I don't know why they put Uncle John's band on first, to be honest, because the bass guitar seems a little out of time. Bass guitar just sort of makes it sound a little awkward. And then, that issue resolves itself from there, really. But initially, a bit too much movement going on in that bass guitar. I didn't like it. We've got the clean guitars, which are brilliant. All the way through, we're very clean. Very, very clean. And that's a beautiful thing. I really enjoy that. The drumming's really good. Great percussive elements in this record. Great lead guitars. Very professional lead guitars. These dudes, theoretically speaking, definitely know what they're doing. When it comes to the lead playing and the jingles and the jangles. Most certainly. A lot of groove. The band is definitely very mature. A very mature sound. A very professional sound. This had a direct parallel with the band by Creedence Clearwater Revival we listened to, entitled Green River, in my opinion. That was a record we listened to not so long back, which also had 8 songs, was also very brief, such as this, and was put out around the same time. Had the same clean, multi-influenced sound as this record. I like them both. I really like them both. I can't remember what I rated that Green Water thing, but this has got a parallel, most definitely. Bro, where do we go from here? The production was fantastic. One thing this band does exceptionally well, in comparison to 99% of albums I've heard, especially on this channel, is the vocal harmonies. The sound engineer has done a fantastic job ensuring these harmonies are powerful and sound great, and they do sound great. And just the incorporation of them and the way they were put onto the record just work really well. I thought this was a fantastic record. I'm going to give this I'm going to give it a respectful 7.5 out of 10. I'd give it an 8 if we had the first 2 tunes, as groovy as what came after. Maybe get rid of Black Peter, switch that up. Black Peter was a little bit long-winded, in all fairness. But when they had a bit of a tempo to him, a little bit of a toe tapper to him, tightened up that bass guitar so we're not all over the place, this band worked really well. I was happy with this record, and I got to thank Gary for allowing me to change my initial perception on Grateful Dead. This was a fantastic listen. I'm signing out, people. Peace. One love.